Hello students, I'm providing this explanation to you so that I can help you to prepare better for the coming class test. So I hope you attempted the question for the additional questions. So let's go through one by one. Okay, for first question, you have existing 200 gram 1% calamine cream and you are requested to put in the additional calamine to increase the strength to 4%. So over here, I put the unknown amount as Jack. Over here, you need to understand that the calamine itself will also contribute to the final weight. So when you calculate, you must also take into account that calamine itself will also contribute to the final amount. So over here, you have to generate the equation Z times 100% plus 200 gram of the existing 1% cream. That will be 200 plus Jack. Remember the calamine itself, you have to count it together and then you multiply by the 4%. If you solve the equation, Z will be 6.25 grams. That means that you have to add in 6.25 gram of calamine to increase from 1% to 4%. Okay, let's look at the question number 2. So over here, you have two different ingredients in one medicines and your patient is taking 20 ml 3 times daily, and we want to calculate the dried aluminum hydroxide consumed after 10 days. So this is very straightforward. You have to count the amount for 1 day. So 20 ml times 3 times a day, that gives you 60 ml. So aluminum hydroxide, you know that is 220 mg in 5 ml. So you have to divide 60 divided by 5 and then you multiply by 220. That gives you 1 day 2640 mg. So for 10 days, just multiply by 10 and then divide by 1000, you will get 26.4 gram as the final answer. Let's look at question number 3. So over here, you have a stock fluoxetine of 20 mg per 5 ml. We have to dilute it so that you can achieve 250 ml of 2 mg per ml. So over here, we have to calculate how much amount of fluoxetine is actually required for the final product. So in 250 ml, we have to multiply by 2 mg. So we know that in the final amount, you must have 500 mg of fluoxetine. Now the next question is, how can we obtain 500 mg of fluoxetine from the stock solution? So by simple calculation, by using 500 divided by 20 multiplied by 5, that gives you 125 ml of the stock. So of course, the total amount is 250. You minus the stock solution, then you will find out that your diluent will be 125 ml. Alright, this is a simple question. The amount of morphine required to prepare 240 ml of 10 mg per 5 ml morphine solution. So this is just a very straightforward calculation by ratio itself. You know that 5 ml will give you 10 mg, and then now you need to prepare 240 ml. So let's say the amount is X. Solve the X and you can find the amount of morphine required will be 480 mg. Okay, this is very simple. Now let's move on to the next question. For this one, you have to be careful with you need to count the frequency and the day. So just be additional cautious when you do this question. So your patient need to consume 25 mg 4 times for 7 days. You multiply everything, you will get 700. 20 mg 3 times for 5 days, that will give you 300 mg. And then for the next one, you have 90 and 130. You total up together, you will get 1220 mg. So over here, how can you convert this into the volume? You use 1220 divided by 100 multiplied by 5. That gives you 61 ml to be dispensed. Okay, for the next one, over here you have a tablet of potassium permanganate 400 mg. You are requested to prepare a 2-liter solution. So when you dispense to the patient will do a 10-time dilution of 0.005%. Now the hint over here is 1 in 10. You just need to reverse it and you know your stock solution over here will be 0.05%. That makes your calculation very easy. So as you know, 0.05% means that it's 0.05 gram in 100 ml. For 2 liter, you just multiply by 20. You know that you need 1 gram of potassium permanganate. Since 1 tablet is 400 mg, just use 1 gram divided by 0.4 gram. That gives you the answer 2.5 tablets. Question number 7. This is also a very simple calculation. So first of all, you just need to convert that to per 100 ml because that is the standard unit we use for the percentage. To do that, you divide by 40, you get 30 mg per 100 ml. You convert it to gram, that is 0.03 weight over volume. So this is the final answer. For question number 8, this is very similar with the previous question. Now you need a solution. When you dispense to the patient, they will do a 1 in 30 dilution to achieve 0.2% chlorhexidine gluconate. Again, you reverse by multiply by 30. You know that the stock solution is 6%. So over here, you know that 6% means 6 gram in 100 ml. So for 20 ml, you just need to divide by 5. That will give you the answer of 1.2 gram. Okay, this is a little bit difficult over here because you have to understand the concept of concentrated, double strength and single strength chloroform water. So if you search online, you understand that concentrated chloroform water is actually 20 times more concentrated than double strength chloroform water. And then the double strength, as the name suggested, is 2 times more stronger than the single strength chloroform water. Now you need to prepare 2 liters of the mixture, okay? And given by the recipe itself, you know that in the recipe you need 300 ml of double strength chloroform water for 1 liter of the final mixture. In order for you to prepare 2 liters, you need 600 ml. So from 600 ml, we have to calculate the amount of concentrated chloroform water. To do that, you just need to divide 20 and you can find the amount you need is actually 30 ml. Okay, so this is not too difficult. You just need to understand what is the correlation between the different strength, right? Now let's move on to the last question. Now over here, you need to dilute the cream. You have a 0.1%, 10 gram cream, and then you try to add in the diluent. It could be an aqueous cream, it could be a white soft paraffin, anything that have no active ingredient, okay? So over here, you're trying to dilute that. So first of all, you have to understand, you have to generate the equation, the left and the right, M1V1 equal to M2V2. So over here, you have 0.1% multiplied by 10, and then 0.0025 multiplied by Z. So Z is the final amount, it's an unknown. So over here, you notice that the final amount need to be 400 gram, alright? In order for you to achieve 0.0025%, the final amount need to bulk up to 400 gram. So over here, you just do a simple subtraction, 400 minus by 10, which is the one original from the 0.1% cream, right? Then your final answer will be 390 gram diluent. Okay, so that's all for my explanation. I hope you can understand, and good luck for your preparation for the class test. Thank you everyone.